in Better Laughs today. We are joined by comedian Donnell Rawlings.
He's on stage at the Hartford Funny Bone tonight and tomorrow night. Welcome to Better Connecticut. I love the fact that you think that you're of lesser priority because you're...
No, why'd you go right into that? I mean, I don't know if people know TV world, but when you're the first one...
We save the best for last.
When you're the first person to show up to work and then the last person to go on, you ask yourself questions. What is it?
We always like to give the comedians time because they've worked the night before, so we like to let them sleep in as much as possible.
No, I was very stressed. I was stressed out in the back because they kept saying, okay, Donnell, one more than you. Okay, Donnell, one more than you. Okay, Donnell, one more and you're next.
You should have come out.
I wanted to come out, but I was a little nervous because you had the veterinarian on earlier today, and I caught the tail end of it, and I couldn't even pronounce the disease that she said. Hypertension, crocea, whatever it was, Cush disease. And I got nervous because I'm like, what are the symptoms? It was like pot belly.
Right,
I'm like, oh my God. It said patchy hair and drinks a lot. I was like, oh my God, I have hypertemper, whatever that word is. But she was a good sport because I saw her in the green room and I did a 1-minute interview. I'm going to post it on my social media, an interview with a veterinarian. So I asked her the only dog questions I knew. I told her Snoop Dogg is a very good friend of mine. I'm like, what advice would you give him to live a long, happy life? She was like, first he needs a rabies shot, right? I was like, I don't know if that was a good advice for me. And then I was like, a lot of women that I know say they deal with dogs in their lives. And what advice do you, and what advice do you have women that are always dealing with these dogs? And she said that I'm married, I left that life a long time ago, and they got to fend for themselves. So she was a good sport, and she was nice to me, not like the staff that told me I was the last person on the show.
We just came here because we want you to feed you. That's all. We want to be able to feed you, and we've got Avo toast for you.
I know you were in Dubai, right?
Yes, I was years ago.
I've never been there. Can you tell me?
Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Is everything gold?
It's like everything is gold. I went with the U.S. ambassador of Dubai. He's a good friend of mine. He's a fan of my comedy. I know. You asked me to tell you the story. I'm telling you the story. So we flew over to VIP, whatever. And first thing I noticed, we went to the Emirates Palace. They actually have ATM machines with gold bars.
Stop it.
They have ATM with gold bars.
Like a gold bar comes out of it?
A gold bar comes out of it. And I made sure I didn't put my card in there, right? Because I didn't want to be like, no, I can't afford that. But the funniest thing about it is that, they have the sheiks, they have all these wealthy people. And when I was on Chappelle's show, there was a phrase I used at the end of every show. And at the end of every show was like, I'm rich! And then I say something, right? It's a word that's inappropriate for this, but you can put it together. So I was there, and a lot of people didn't recognize me, but there was 2 young guys they recognized, and I'm with billionaire dudes. They own teams, these politicians. It's some big wig dudes. And the fans came and they said, Donnell, we loved you on the show, man. Well, could you just say it one time? Just say it, right? And I'm around these 9-figure people, right? And I had no confidence. I've never said like this. They said, say it, come on, do it for your fans. I said, I said it low because I couldn't echo it because the team of people I was with was incredible.
That is so
But it's
amazing.
a beautiful, Dubai it's made up. It's man-made. But it was
You can go skiing there on some man-made thing with fake snow in like 100
it's inside
degree
one of
heat.
these malls, but it's not the same thing. It's actually you're feeling that cold wind on your nose and breathing the smoke and everything. But it was a great experience going to Abu Dhabi and Dubai.
Who writes do you write your own comedy? Or
I write my own jokes.
You do?
Me and the veterinarian just left earlier. We get together and have a dog writing session.
I think that's amazing. I give you a lot of credit.
But people say always, how do you write your material? And I think some of the best comedians, they write by experience in life. You know what I'm saying? If you go out and you go around, I'm not saying this in a derogatory way, but regular people with regular issues. Most people in a day, you'll come across something, you're like, that's funny, but they don't have the outlet as a stage.
Exactly.
For me, if I just go and observe, you could just have endless and turn on your television and you have endless material forever.
So this is going to be the weekend after Election Day. Do you make it funny or do you just stay away from politics for your act?
Everybody has different political views, and I think it's stupid to be upset with someone because of who they voted for. You have a right to vote for whoever you want. You can't pass judgment on people. But sometimes as a comic, that if you push your opinion too much, you gotta realize you have all type of fans. So you gotta try to find a way to express your opinion, have your point of view, but make it easier for people to consume. And with this, but there's so many jokes. It's so many jokes for the last 2 years that it's not even funny to talk about it anymore. In our comedic comedy world, we call it hacky. You know what I'm saying? But I try to keep it in, you know, I try to have a type of show where everybody can enjoy it. But you have to remember, as a comic, in the field I am, some people go to places and they want to protest, they want to walk out or whatever. But you gotta understand, when you go see a comic, you're something that is intriguing about their personality, and you want to hear their point of view on life. And comics don't necessarily, their thoughts aren't parallel to yours. So you going out to see a comedy show to the experience of the way someone else sees the world, and have a good time.
Well, thank you, Donnell. We appreciate that.
Thanks for having. You appreciate me. There's anybody else? The show's over there, right?
Yeah, but we have plenty of food.
Okay, all right. I'll make sure.
No,
I'll make
Maria
sure I get some
Menounos
food.
We got Maria Menounos coming
Maria
up.
I'm down for it. But if you like me on The Wire, Chappelle Show, SNL, or anything I've done in my career, make sure you come out and see a live Donnell Rawlings show. Money back guaranteed.
Donnell will be on stage at the Hartford Funny Bone tonight and tomorrow night. Head to hartford.funnybone.com for more details and ticket information. Thanks so much. We appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.